Listen carefully. Look around you right now. We're living in this incredibly fast-paced world, and as we look at the data and the stories defining success in 2026, a very stark, honestly uncomfortable truth emerges. Today, we're not going to be talking about tips, tricks, or hacks. No, we're talking about survival. We're talking about triumph in the creator economy and in life. So let's just dive right into this. The source material we're unpacking today reveals that the true reason people fail right now is rarely a lack of strength. It's almost never a lack of natural talent. The real reason for failure? It's much quieter and honestly much more tragic.
They fail because they quit when nothing is happening. Just let that sink in for a second. It doesn't say they quit because they were defeated by some superior opponent, right? It doesn't say they quit because they completely lacked resources. No, they quit because of the silence, because of the sheer agonizing weight of putting in all that work and seeing absolutely zero immediate return. That empty void where the applause is supposed to be, yeah, that's what breaks people.
The source material points out this absolutely heartbreaking reality. Success is usually just one single try away. We see it time and time again in the data. People pour their absolute heart and soul into something, and then they stop at try number 10. They just pack up their things, accept defeat, and walk away. Completely unaware that their massive breakthrough, the very thing they had literally been bleeding for, was waiting patiently for them at try number 11. The gap between failure and success isn't miles apart, guys. Sometimes it's literally just one more push.
Section 1. The illusion of immediate success.
To really understand this, we need to look at a story documented in our source material. It's about a boy named Arav. In 2026, he was caught in this dangerous, really intoxicating illusion of immediate success. He was spending his days just endlessly scrolling, watching other people win, watching them live out their wildest dreams on screens, and thinking to himself, man, I wish my life would change too. It's a deeply human feeling, isn't it? That quiet desperation for a transformation. Well, driven by that exact feeling, Arav decided to take action. He didn't want to just watch anymore. So he started his own YouTube channel. He actually stepped into the arena. But here is exactly where fantasy collides violently with reality. Just look at these numbers from Arav's channel. His first video, it got 12 views. His second video dropped to 9 views. By the time he fought his way to his 10th video, after pouring hours and hours of effort into his craft, he got exactly 3 views. The trajectory wasn't going up, it was completely plummeting. The silence wasn't just deafening, it was actively getting louder.
And, well, nature abhors a vacuum. When there are no views, no cheers, and no positive metrics to fill that silence, the skeptics rush right in to fill the void. His friends laughed at him. In fact, one of them looked him dead in the eye and delivered this crushing line. Bro, this is not for you. Stop wasting time. Imagine the emotional toll of that. You're already doubting yourself. The data is absolutely terrible, and the people closest to you are telling you to just pack it in. Our source tells us that Arav almost quit right then and there. Almost.
Section 2. The 1830 Attempts Revelation.
Late one night, right on the edge of just giving up completely, Arav was analyzing the platform, and he stumbled upon a tiny channel that had gone wildly viral doing exactly his style of content. Now, there was nothing inherently magical or special about their content compared to his, but one specific line on their page hit him like a physical blow. I posted 183 videos before my first success. 183. The source describes Arav literally freezing when he read this. This wasn't someone who got lucky on try number 1 or try 10 or even try 50. No, this was someone who faced the exact same brutal silence Arav was facing over and over and over again for 183 attempts.
That single piece of information fundamentally rewired Arav's brain overnight. He didn't rush out to change his content, he changed his entire mindset. The very next day, he established a new, totally unbreakable rule for himself. I will not count views anymore. I will only count consistency. This right here is an absolute masterclass in shifting your focus from uncontrollable outputs, like the algorithm or other people's opinions, to entirely controllable inputs. He took the power right back into his own hands. Section 3. The invisible growth phase. This mindset shift brought Arav into the absolute most difficult period of his journey. Days passed, weeks passed, still no viral video. People looked at him like he was losing his mind. They'd ask him, bro, still posting? And he'd just say, yes. They'd push harder, still no views? And he would calmly reply, yes. But they couldn't see what was really happening beneath the surface. While his external metrics were completely stagnant, his internal skills were violently compounding. Through sheer discipline and repetition, this invisible growth was happening. He was rigorously analyzing his work. Step 1, slightly better thumbnails. Step 2, tighter, better hooks. Step 3, crisper editing. Step 4, a much more authoritative, clear vocal delivery. The world couldn't see it yet, but the foundation was being heavily fortified.
Section 4, the breakthrough moment. When you continuously improve your skills in the dark like that, you're essentially loading a spring. And eventually, that spring has got to release. That tension broke for Arav on a completely normal day. I mean, a day where absolutely nothing special was expected. It happened on video number 97. He posted it just like he posted the 96 videos before it. No fanfare, zero guarantees of success, just pure unadulterated consistency. But this time, the compounding interest of all those invisible improvements, the better hooks, the sharper edits, it finally met the right opportunity.
In the very first hour, the video hit 100 views. By hour 5, it climbed to 1,000 views. By hour 12, it reached 10,000 views. And within 24 hours, it exploded. It went completely, undeniably viral overnight. Arav woke up the next morning to literally thousands of new subscribers. His inbox was just flooded with these life-changing messages from total strangers saying, "Bro, I needed this video, and this completely changed my mindset. And my personal favorite, where were you hiding till now?" The thing is, he wasn't hiding at all. He was just building in the dark.
Naturally, the very same friends who had mocked him, the ones who told him to stop wasting his time, were suddenly the first ones at his door asking, "How did you do it?" And Arav, he just smiled. He didn't give them some complex secret formula. He gave them the absolute truth of this entire explainer. I didn't do anything special. I just didn't stop when nothing was happening.
Section 5, the reward of consistency.
So we've looked at Arav's journey. But what does this all mean for you, watching this right now, navigating the realities of 2026? Well, the source material leaves us with a chillingly clear mandate. Listen to me. 2026 does not care about your natural talent. Talent is common. Talent gives up when it gets bored, or honestly, when it just gets a little too hard. The modern landscape does not reward talent. It exclusively, ruthlessly rewards consistency. It rewards the person who treats their craft like a daily devotion, completely regardless of the applause.
This completely redefines the race we are all running. It does not matter how fast you start. Actually, scratch that. A quick start fueled by a sudden burst of motivation usually burns out just as quickly. The only metric that actually dictates success is how long you stay. Success in this era is not granted to the swiftest runner. It comes solely to the creator, the builder, the individual who outright refuses to quit the game.
So, I really want you to internalize this next point deeply. If you are putting in the work, if you are posting the videos, writing the code, making the calls, and absolutely nothing is working right now, good. I seriously mean it. Good. That lack of immediate success, it's not a stop sign. It just means you're in the invisible growth phase. It means you haven't been eliminated yet. You are still in the fight. You are actively building the exact resilience required to actually handle the massive success when it finally arrives.
Which leaves us with the only question that truly matters. Look at your own life. Look at that project you are literally on the verge of abandoning because it feels too quiet. Think about Arav at video 96. Think about that creator at attempt 182. Is your breakthrough just one more try away? Don't let the silence break you. Do not quit when nothing is happening. Keep going.